Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. Today I'm going to talk about the market itself and make my daily commentary about it. First off, I'm going to talk about the American market and the situation in the world. These situations have an effect on the markets. So, first off, I'm going to talk about the American market. Well, the yesterday and the day before the yesterday was American market was too much oversold, and that's the reason the American market has been pumped up like 4.5%. That was so good because it was too much oversold at the moment, and I told you about that in my videos. The Trump said we will going to make a deal, etc, etc. That's the reason markets pumped up. But the Iran side says we are not making a deal, and they are close to Strait of Hormuz at the moment. My opinion about it, I think there will be no deal going to be happen through there, because at the moment America just started the war and the strait was open before that, and right now it's closed, and they will not going to be let that war to be go on by itself, because at the beginning why did they first invaded the island? So that makes no sense. My opinion, America go there with their navy, maybe tomorrow, maybe the other day, because tomorrow the markets are not open at tomorrow. That's the reason things can be go bad, and these situations could be make American market to be go down a little bit more. Maybe it can be go back to 6,300 levels again. We will going to see about it. Also, tomorrow the markets are not opening. We will have to look at the Monday opening and the Monday close. So my opinion about the S&P is that. So with the NASDAQ went up, broke this support level, 24,000 level. As you can see through here, it was once a resistance through that these days. Went up and struggling to be go above it, because situation in the Iran is have an uncertainty at the moment. Within the uncertainty makes the markets to be sell-off. Well, there is a future in the NASDAQ because there's an AI rally just waiting for us in the future. But AI rally, I don't think, by the way, it fully happened at the moment. My opinion about the NASDAQ will be go back to the 30,000 levels and etc. But firstly, this war situation has to be go down, has to be go off, and then the markets will be go up. The main way in the NASDAQ is up, but the situation and unclarity in the markets at the moment make us sold at the moment. Also with the Dow Jones was hit and break the $50,000 level in the February, but when the war started, it made a market to be sold off like $45,000. I'm waiting for an invasion of Hormuz Strait and maybe Hark Island, etc. because America just making their troops to be go through there, and I think they are not coming there for just a show off. They are going to be invade the Iran. So that's the reason it can wait go down a little bit, but after that the markets are good. Market will be good because the main road in the American market is up, and these situations when it's cleared off or the markets are convicted to be it was cleared off, the market will be pumped up. With the gold went to the Kaufman moving average, and then today's announcements of the Trump made the American market to be sold off at the moment and bounce back from the Kaufman moving average. I do not suggest the gold at the moment, because the main way in the gold is, my opinion, is being down because it's made its all-time high level, and when it was in the 5,600 levels, it was too much speculative and too much manipulative heard over there, and I think the days before after us it will be downside. Also with the silver did not go pump up that much like gold, but I think the way in the silver is going down because it was pumped up really good, like speculative, and the manipulation happened over there, and per silver just go up to the 120 levels. This is too much. So my opinion, the main road is in the silver is being going down at the moment. I do not suggest this silver at the moment very much. Well, with the cryptocurrencies are just making their going for their own at the moment. They are not correlated with anything at the moment. Once the Bitcoin was correlated with the NASDAQ, but the NASDAQ just pumped up and it did not pump up that much. So they are just going for their own. When the NASDAQ goes down, Bitcoin does not going down. When the NASDAQ goes up, Bitcoin does not going down. So links has been disconnected from there. And at the moment, my opinion about the Bitcoin, it seems like made a top bow formation through here and making for the stagflation through here. Not going up, not going down, just consolidating itself in the bottom and looking for to create a bottom through these levels. And seems good at the moment. It does not going down, Maybe I think this $59,000 is a bottom level for the Bitcoin. With the Ethereum, also Ethereum tries to make a dip, make a ground to be solid, and that's the reason it's going for the bit levels. Also the Ethereum is linked to the Bitcoin and Bitcoin linked to the NASDAQ, and they are just links are disconnected from each other. So the cryptocurrencies, Ethereum, XRP, other stuff, Bitcoin are just going for them on. At the moment they are just consolidating themselves in the bottom levels. Maybe these bottom levels could be end at the maybe June levels, I do not know, but just reconsolidating themselves at the moment. XRP seems like it's going to be broke to 132, the support level, and it can be go to the like the 125, 124, or these kind of levels. Situation XRP is not good at the moment, and seems like maybe it's going to be hit 120. If it's going to be end day through here, we will just have to look at the XRP situation in the later on, not at the moment. The XMR is also tries to make a dip through these levels, and it was too much at the chase of market, not going up, not going down. If it wants to be go down, it is already has, but at the moment it is not. So we just have to give a time for the Monero to be reconsolidating itself to make a bottom through these levels. With the AVAX is also if you look at the weekly, in the weekly it's in the like dip levels, maybe it can be go to the 742, but these levels are very good for the buy to the AVAX, because when it pumped up, it can be go to the 30 levels, and this is really good. Fedcoin is pumped up really nice at the moment, but right now the situation in America just sold off. Fed AI has held it strong, so I'm admiring the Fedcoin at the moment, and the index wants to be go up. So my opinion about the Fed, if the cryptocurrencies will be pumped tomorrow while the American market is closed, so there's not much volume is going to be occurring in the Bitcoin, so I'm not giving a much chance for it. But if it's going to be pumped up, this Fedcoin will be pumped up really nice. It seems like it. If it's not going to be change itself and make its view badly, but it seems good at the moment. So thank you for watching my video. See you all.